Being raised in Boston, Massachusetts, Tina Ewing says she grew up being very close to her father. Turned 18 years old, Paul began coughing and losing weight quite drastically. And it was 3 short months later where they got the dreaded diagnosis. He had lung cancer, and unfortunately it had spread to his liver. Passes away. And Tina remembers being at the funeral, and she's holding back tears. She holds it all in till she gets alone at home. For months after her dad was gone, Tina says a dark cloud was just over her head, over her whole life. Like, yeah, I know my mom prays for me, and she'd think about those prayers. And she says that she knew that it would have to be prayer, divine intervention, and God's miraculous power to help pull her out of this dark cloud, basically, and to have the want to go on. And she knew she should talk to God, but the question was for Tina, how? She didn't even know where to start. Decided to take a hike around a lake, and that lake happened to be one of her father's favorites. Every step that Tina took reminded her of him. Well, they come to a hill, and way up at the top is a bench. And on that bench is where Tina and her dad sat many times when they took walks. She was looking up at it, that big tall hill. And she said overwhelming grief just kind of took over. And she notices a man. He was wearing t-shirt and jeans. She said it was just so uncanny because the man, from at least her vantage point, he resembled her father. The 3 friends continue walking up the hill in silence. But Tina's got her focus. Did you see him? And they kind of look at her and they're like, no, him? What man? And they're looking at her all confused. And they kind of tell Tina, it was just us on the trail. Forward 5 years from that point. And Tina is working in LA near the Federal Building downtown. And she's on her way back from lunch. She's coming near a curb and she stops because she has to wait for the light change. And she said suddenly, she's just standing there minding her own business, something that felt like a forceful hand from her back or back shoulder grabbed her and forcefully pulled her away from the curb. She said that it was such a strong pull that she even almost lost her balance and fell to the ground. And it was then, in that instant, a city bus came, ran up the curb by accident right where she had just been standing.